At some point of your life, you may have probably got $1 million business idea in your head. But just because everyone said that it requires a huge amount of investment to build a business, you just gave up on it. But that's not the truth. Today in this video, we shall learn about how to start a startup from ideation to launch, everything. Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Zomato, Swiggy, they are all once startups and now they have $1 million valuations. So if you want to be the next founder of a startup, this video is for you. But of course, it's not that simple as we talk because 90 out of 100 startups fail. But don't worry, you can be the one in that list of the 10 startups. Let's break down how. I will be sharing a 5-step framework that will work for any kind of business that you want to build. To make it very practical, we shall also stick with a real life example. Here we'll take Zepto as our example. Number 1, finding a real problem. This stage, we can also call it as ideation stage, but the take here is we should not search for ideas. We should be finding real problems. So if you clearly observe our surroundings, people are struggling with a lot of problems. Even they may not figure it out that it is a problem, but they are still struggling with that problem. So here, as a founder, you should be finding that problem. You may ask, how should we find a problem? Now I'll tell you how. There are 3 key elements that we need to understand and look into. First is time, second is effort, third is money. So these 3 key elements are very valuable elements for our prospects, customers. So if you can minimize this for your customers, that is going to be a problem solver. For this, you definitely need to understand the market and understand the customers and understand the requirement. This definitely takes some time. So if we take Zepto's case as example, Kaivalya and Adit, these founders have found that people are frustrated with getting grocery delivered on time. So if you order a grocery, it definitely takes 1 or 2 days, right? So these founders has found this as a problem, and then they started this at the time of pandemic. And now I have some tips for you to brainstorm and get some ideas about some problems. Okay. So the first tip is copy this prompt from here, apply it in any LLM model. It may be ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, anything that you like, and insert any sector that you are interested in. Let us say, for example, I'm interested in edutech. Okay, so I just need to insert edutech in that sector space, and then I will get some list of common problems in that industry. So there are a lot of sectors. You need to pick something that interests you, and with that, you should be able to work for at least the next 10 years of your time. And tip number 2 is copy any well-performing startups from other companies and restructure it according with our country requirement. Steal like an artist, not like a thief. You just need to understand that many startups like Flipkart came from Amazon, Zepto came from Instacart, Zomato, Swiggy came from DoorDash. They are restructured according to the Indian market. Okay, so you need to understand it. According to your country, you need to restructure the model and understand which model works in this market. So by following these steps, you will be having a great idea in your hand. Step number 2, you need to validate your idea. This is the must follow step that you should not skip. Most of the founders skip this step. So you don't skip this step. So instead of working for years and by last realizing that this is not a workable idea worth of trying, you waste a huge amount of time, right? So that should not happen. So that is why you need to spend some time validating. So you need to talk with someone who is very experienced in this industry. By that, you will get their insights and really understand if that is the problem or not. You need to check all these things. Will people pay for it or not? Will people use this or not? What are the alternatives for this as of now that customers have? And is it a scalable startup idea or not? You need to check all these things. You may take some time. So for this, I have a tip for you. Just copy this prompt right here and enter the problem statement that you want to solve. You'll get a detailed report on the validation part. Step number 3, finding a solution for the problem. Now you have your idea validated. Now your job is to find a perfect minimal solution to solve this problem. It's not required for you to build a huge product to solve this problem. It just requires MVP, which is minimal viable product. It should just be like a prototype to solve the user's problem. Then you can find the product market fit, which is called as PMF. That we'll talk further. In case of Zepto, founders had found a solution of, they firstly created a WhatsApp group for the neighbors and started delivering to their homes. Slowly, according to the demand, they went further and built their mobile applications. But so initially, they just managed with the WhatsApp group. That's the point here. You just need to find the solution. That's it. Again, here I have a tip for you. Just copy this prompt and give the problem statement that you are going to solve. And by that, you can do brainstorming and fix to a solution, and then we can go to the next step. Step number 4, building the product. See, now in this AI era, it's not required for us to hire a development team or hire a third-party agency and invest huge amount of money and make our product design. Instead of all these things, you can just do this with the help of AI. I think you guys already know that AI has become very advanced, that we can design the entire website in just minutes. And now I will give you some tools which may help you. Let us say Lovable AI, Bolt, Cursor, Replict, ChatGPT. There are a lot of other tools. These tools will help you a lot. And just have some time for yourself. Go to these AI tools, explore everything, and build your product. That is going to be your MVP. First, you need to define your product. Okay, for that, you can copy this prompt and just insert the solution that you have and let the AI do the rest of the things for you. And now, last but not least, step number 5, the launch. Now we have the product sorted. The only thing that we have to do is we need to launch the product and make it accessible for the customers. Okay. For this, there are a lot of things to be considered. You first need to do some pre-marketing. You need to do some marketing. For this, you need to learn some basic designing and basic video editing for your, advertising purpose. So by this, you will launch your product. You'll have your GTM strategy sorted, and customers will be ready to use your product. And here again, copy this prompt and insert your product idea here and give it to AI and get your GTM strategy sorted. GTM strategy is basically go-to-market strategy. It defines how you're launching your product into the market. So your focus here should be providing this solution for your customers in a very accessible manner and get their feedback on this. By this, you'll get your product market fit. You will then find out that people are really using your product and this problem is worth of solving and this is bringing some impact. So then you can build your business model and then you can start generating revenue. From here, you can go to investors. That is an entire other topic. We'll talk about it more detailed in the next videos. So stick to our content. I will be also sharing my startup journey in this YouTube channel. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon. Send this video with someone that you want to start your next business venture with. So that's it for the video, guys. See you in the next video with the same interesting and exciting content.